Hello, everybody. It is Patsy, and I am here to do a general and love reading for those born under the sign of Scorpio. And this reading is going to cover the time period between now and the end of June. But actually, all of these readings are timeless, and they're good for whenever you're drawn to watch them. And at the same time, feel free to watch your other placements and see if you have messages, if there are messages there that resonate with you. So your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Jupiter, all right? And you can go to any of the free online sites like Astro Cafe or Astro Sofa to get your placements. If you don't know your time of birth, you'll use 12 noon, 12 p.m., and that should be fine. But if you have your birth time, it will be more accurate, right? So today, this cycle, we're going to be using cards from the astrology reading cards and also a new deck that I'm using this month, which is the fortune reading cards. And the information about those cards will be at the in the bottom in the description eventually. All right, so we're going to get first cards from the astrology cards. We're going to get one for your zodiac sign. That's going to be the energies of which zodiac sign you're going to be calling upon for this month or this time period between now and the end of June. And we are going to get a planet card to see which planet is going to be at the forefront, or which energies of which planet are going to be affecting the way you handle the situations that you're confronted with or participating in this time period. And lastly, we're going to get a card from the house part of the deck to see which of the 12 houses of your birth chart are going to be most affected by the events. Okay, so, oh, there. Well, that's quite a few. You don't want that. Let's see if we can just get one card for the house. All right. And then after that, we'll get some cards from the fortune cards, and then we'll take a look at the romance angels and see if we have any messages from the angels and ancestors deck for you also. So for the planet that will be influencing your experiences over the next time period, we get Venus. So Venus is the part of you that desires beauty and success and indulgence and valuables. All right. The zodiac sign that you're going to be, we all have all of the different zodiac signs in our charts for the most part. So the sign that is going to be affecting the way you operate or has some influence would be Aquarius. This energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So beauty, success, indulgence, valuables. Okay, so there maybe you're going to be buying some, new electronic equipment during this time. All right, so maybe you're going to be spending on yourself, treating yourself to something during this time. And the house that is going to be affected most by these actions will be the third house. And this talks about your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. So that's in keeping with the idea of technological and idealistic and success. So perhaps during this time period that is coming, you're going to be doing things that maybe you're going to be sprucing up your house, sprucing up your neighborhood, indulging yourself in some home improvement, or maybe, again, buying some electronic equipment during this time. Maybe you're going to be doing some traveling, all right? Not too far from home, maybe. Maybe you're going to be moving and looking for something new and like expanding, something that's fancier than maybe where you live now. More amenities for some of you. Yeah, some of you want to, more amenities. Maybe you're going to, learn something about your community. Okay. For some of you, you're going to be you're going to put in security systems as you learn more about your community and your neighborhood. You're going to be installing security systems, maybe. That could be what that is. Oof. Interesting. All right, so we've gotten the cards from the Fortune reading card deck, but I started, when I was meditating, I got some messages for Scorpio, and I forgot to say those before I started this part of the reading. So let me just do that. Well, first of all, the song I was getting was Lost Without You. So for some of you, that may mean something. And so Spirit said that Scorpio has been feeling very sexual over the last few days since the Libra moon energies, along with the this being Aries season. So there's a yearning for balance within yourself. A need to review or renew things that you have lost, or find things that you've lost interest in. Okay, so to review things or to renew your interest in things that you had lost interest in. To replace things that you had lost. So I guess that would be valuables and things like that. That would be probably the need for you to put technological equipment, security systems in. That could be what that was about. And need to be good to yourself and to indulge in your sexual urges without apology. You're feeling attractive and you may be regaining your confidence and your energy because some of you have felt depleted over the last few months. And also that the veil between 3D and 5D has been pulled back for some of you. And some of you find that you may be transporting in your sleep. And some of you have been some of you have been traveling to see your romantic interests, and others are returning to a time of the past, a time when you felt as close to being in love as you ever felt, or what you understood love to be at the time. Others were just visiting your ancestors, connecting with them and being reassured and reminiscing. Many of you are definitely getting some real sleep in recently. So, because maybe you haven't been getting good sleep over the last few weeks, but over the last few days, maybe since the beginning of right before the Libra moon, maybe? Yes. Some of you have been able to get some real sleep, or at least feel as if you've rested. Some of you have been very melancholy, and again, rethinking your actions and your feelings regarding a love situation. Others of you are deciding whether or not to remain on a job or to quit or to transfer. Now, Scorpio's motto and gift is I create, right? Scorpio always is on a quest to find the truth, right? But sometimes the quest to find the truth isn't immune from Scorpios creating their own details in order to coerce the real truth out of someone in a situation. So you make the situation worse than it seems in order to get the person to admit to the truth because they're defending themselves like, hey, it wasn't all of that. What it was this. And now you've gotten what you wanted. So you create a scenario by you're not telling the truth or by you embellishing the events in order for you to get to the bottom of the real truth. The key here is to learn not to use your gifts of creation to manipulate or to be evil. Okay? So that was the message that somebody needed to get, or some of you needed to get. And let me get back to the cards, but I didn't want to leave that out because that was important. Also, the other song that was coming to me this morning was The Way You Do the Things You Do by The Temptations. And Me and Mrs. Jones by Billy Paul. I don't know. Maybe that makes sense to some of you also. Okay, but those were the songs. Me and Mrs. Jones, and The Way That You Do the Things You Do, and Lost Without You. So take it if it resonates, and if it doesn't, ignore it. So from the fortune reading cards, the first card that came, and this is your recent past, is Cracker. And this is positive energy, love, joy, and good fortune. All right, and that fell on top of your Venus card, so maybe you've been doing some overspending. You've been feeling pretty happy, fortunate, joyous. Like I said, you're coming out of a little melancholy time period. Good fortune is on its way. Someone may be giving you gifts. Crackers, like the firecrackers, like a Chinese firecrackers, you have to pull it and pop it, I think, and it makes a bang. So there may be some give and take that you have been indulging in the recent past, which has brought you some positive energy or some love. So maybe you have been in a little bit of a tug of war with someone around you. Could be at work. For some of you, this is talking about like tummy tucks and plastic surgery. I don't know why, but that's what came up when I said pull and tuck, pull and pull, push and pull came. Some okay, so that's indulging and making yourself more beautiful. Okay. And that's a positive energy if that's what you want to do, right? That's going to make you feel better about yourself, better about things perhaps. And so that's something that you were either having done or considering doing recently. In your present, you got the devil, and that falls under the Aquarius energy, which is about rebelliousness, idealism, and technological. So take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. So maybe you've been making some phone calls, playing games on the telephone with people. Maybe you have been posting things that you're trying to get a rise out of somebody, or you're being a little rebellious. Could be anything, could be love, could be politics. For some of you, the freedom and the rebellion part is the challenge with the devil, right? Some of you may be using your gifts again for evil instead of good. So maybe you're okay, maybe that's there it is, me and Mrs. Jones song is relevant. So maybe you all are trying to seduce someone, some of you may be trying to be seductive. Maybe some of you are looking for something outside of your relationship, trying to reestablish your independence, or you may be just being rebellious and indulging in things that are not wouldn't be normally in your best interest. Again, overspending, some partying. For some of you, may have to do with money issues, something deceitful perhaps about something that's valuable, or money, somewhere that money is involved. So right now, you are either trying to avoid being deceived, or something around you may be giving you a reason to consider being rebellious and deceitful. That could be in anything. That could be with family, that could be with work, that could be in a relationship. So maybe you've been feeling so good about things recently. You're kind of feeling yourself, right? And that could be it. Maybe you're kind of feeling yourself and not being as careful as you should be about the things that you involve yourself in, maybe in your community. Maybe getting involved in things, learning things that may be positive and may be negative. For some of you, you may be getting into some problems with peer pressure. May have to do bullying, may have to do with bullying on the cell phone for the young people or your people around you, maybe your family, your children. You may want to, take a look and see if they're indulging in that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, texting, that's inappropriate. So maybe it's telling you to pay attention to that because you've been focusing on yourself maybe and not on things that's going around in your local community, in your home, with your children. So maybe you're being warned to pay attention again to what's going on around you so that you don't give room for someone to lie to you. And in your future position, a wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. So, and that falls under the third house, again, your local neighborhood. So if you've been thinking about sprucing up the house, if you've been thinking about moving, and down, adding an extension, raising the roof, whatever, beautifying yourself, your home, things around you, then this is a good time for that, and you are going to be happy with the results. If this is about a relationship, a love relationship, those of you who have, okay, maybe you've been working on yourself, sprucing yourself up, trying to make yourself more attractive to your partner, and it seems that your efforts are going to work out positively for you. So don't get involved in anything that's going to be tempting or deceitful right now, because in the immediate future, whatever it is that you wished for that is in your highest and best interest is going to be granted. So be careful of your actions. You're in a good place. You've had some love and positive energy around you recently. So I think what it's saying is don't get ahead of yourself. Don't, start feeling yourself. Make sure that you show gratitude and appreciation. Don't embellish the truth. Don't make a situation out to be worse than it is. And don't use other people's behavior to justify your own bad behavior. That's what I'm being told. Integrity. All right? Just lay out the facts and govern yourself accordingly. Don't embellish. And don't use other people's bad behavior to show out yourself. All right? You are very close to getting what it is that you have been desiring, and don't mess it up. From the Romance Angel Oracles, bottom of the deck, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, this may be your wish to meet someone, okay, or to build a relationship that you already are involved in. So, this would involve healing family issues. So, that's something that you would want to look into as you're getting to know your partner or your person. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And that fell on top of positive energy, love, joy, and good fortune, and beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. So maybe you're spending time with family, positive time with family recently, and or had positive communications with the family, maybe letters, phone calls, text. And as you are interacting with your family, it's going to help you create positive energy and maybe give you opportunities to heal some family issues with your parents and with your siblings. Okay. Next, we have finances and career. Financial issues are factoring your love life right now. So again, being careful about your spending. All right. Watching your budget, things that you're doing to beautify your surroundings. Be careful of what you're spending, because that falls right on top of the devil, temptation and deceit. So maybe this is talking about being too idealistic, maybe wanting to spend money on things that aren't necessary right now, technological things. So maybe investing in something. Maybe you need to shop around if you need to put in a security system, all right, and get some different estimates on different type of systems or anything like that. Any big purchases, all right. Make sure that you check your budget and don't overspend. As fortunate as you may feel, your bank account may not reflect that fortunate feeling that you have. And very soon, decide what you want so that it comes to you now, and that falls on top of your wish card. So be clear about what it is that you want because it is coming very soon. And that falls on top of your third house card, which talks about something local in your neighborhood. So maybe you're getting ready to meet someone right where you stand, someone close by, maybe somebody you've always known. Doesn't say that it couldn't be, but it could be someone brand new. And your heart's desire is ready to come true. So decide what it is that you want and believe that it will be coming to you shortly, or at least by the end of June or close to it, right? Okay, so let's see if we can get some advice from the Angels and Ancestors deck for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, whoa. Okay, thank you. Bottom of the deck, Drum, Dream, and Journey. I think that is harkening back to what I said about movements in your sleep, transporting, visiting other realms, visiting lovers or old lovers. So that may have something to do with that. Also, drums talk about ancient tribal sounds. Talks about music. Talks about being in rhythm, right? So maybe some of you need to incorporate drumming into your meditations. Okay. So that could be for some of you. Drums and journey. All right, so there could be some travel. Maybe some of you are going to be traveling to places that are reminiscent of your ancestral homes. Or maybe this is the drum beat that's going to be calling you home, back to your old neighborhood, visiting with your family, getting a chance to enjoy that energy and to heal some issues. So the first card that fell was Animal Guardian. Trust your instincts. So this falls on top of Venus and Cracker and healing family issues. Trust your instincts. All right. So I think this is talking about taking the steps that you need to take to heal these issues. Trust your intuition when it comes to dealing with these issues. Okay? Know that there is love, all right? And that this is a successful time for you to work on those issues. Trust your instinct, use your wisdom, be kind and caring, looking out for other people's feelings, listening to your intuition and whispers of the ancestors. Yeah. So, capitalizing on the positive energy, okay. Capitalizing on this positive energy and trust your instincts to go towards healing these issues that you have with your family, be it your family of origin or your family of your nuclear family and your ancestral line, your children. Trust your instincts about this situation because it's fortunate. Maybe that's what you're wishing for, to heal these family issues aside from your romance. And it's saying trust your instincts and don't embellish in order to get the conversation rolling. I think that might be a little dangerous. Be careful on the way that you do it. That's relevant for somebody. Finances and career. We have finances and career, Aquarius, and the devil. And spring. Time to see your seeds grow. This is the spring. And they said that you're going to have positive results for your wish very soon. So things that you have planned on, investments that you made, work that you've put in, savings that you have put together is growing right now. But again, be careful with overspending. Be careful with the way you put your investments. All right. Get help. All right. Do your research. Be careful on who you're investing with. Check their credentials so that you can avoid deceit on someone else's part towards you. Maybe you're getting ready to cash in on some money that you have set aside or some money that you've come into. Be careful to check the credentials of the people that you're dealing with to make sure that there is no deceit, and don't put people in a situation that's going to tempt them to be deceitful towards you. Again, it's like a trap. In order for you to get to the truth, you set someone or something up so that they can stumble, and then you could say, aha. No, don't do that. For somebody, that was important to say. That might be part of your plan, and not necessary. You have enough positive things going on for you right now. You don't want to mess up the gift that's coming to you real soon. And the star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Oh, Ashe. Very soon you're going to get this wish. Like I said, somebody nearby that you may find yourself interacting with may catch your attention unexpectedly. It's coming to me for some people very clearly that this wish that's coming to you very soon is real close by. Someone you may or may not actually know, but someone you may recognize, when you're doing your shopping or you're walking or whatever. Could be a friend of a friend or a sibling or family member. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. That some of you are going to be encountering very soon someone who is very local. And that maybe that's what you've been wishing for. Maybe that's what you've been wishing for, to meet someone that's near where you are, where you live, or where you work, for whatever reason. But trust your instincts and follow the voice of your soul, because it's going to lead you to what it is that you're seeking very soon. The ancestors is a Native American term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. Okay. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. And I said, some of you all have been doing some astral traveling, I think that's what they call it, during your sleep. You may or may not recall it, but you may have been, maybe that's where you're meeting this person that you've been wishing for, and they're going to appear in the 3D. You're someone, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why you're going to feel like you've known them from the neighborhood, because it's the neighborhood that you travel in in your sleep. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. That's because they're remembering starry connections, and those starry connections is what this card represents. The star ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you're willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. So this is another level of ancestor that you may or may not have thought about. So there's a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration. It's not new information, it's actually memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. That goes back to the third house, your neighborhood, your community, people around you, your family, people you work with, the folks that you love, the folks you like, folks you hang out with, your corner of the sky here on earth. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but again, light up the corner of your world. Continue to follow the cosmic guidance that will certainly be coming your way very soon. You'll get your wish. And again, all of this is confirming very soon, get your wish, and it's going to be affecting your close community very soon. Your family, your work, and those around you, your church family. So it doesn't mean that they have to actually be locals, just people that you interact with a lot. And again, you're being directed towards getting out more in your neighborhood, meeting people, or allowing yourself to be more social. And knowing that your wish is coming. So again, don't use your talents for evil. And, be careful with you feeling all frisky, not to get yourself into trouble. Okay? For somebody, they needed to hear that. You're feeling yourself, okay? Feeling a little frisky, a little attractive. You got money, doing good. Take a chance, meet new people. Slow your roll. Don't be that creative. Slow your roll. Take your time and enjoy. Enjoy this right now. You're getting the wish. Enjoy everything that has to do with it, okay? Just take it easy, make it light. Be good to yourself. And be honest with yourself from the Daily Guidance by Doreen Virtue. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus upon your true desires, and they will come to you upon angels' wings. So be honest about what you know, about what you think, about the circumstances surrounding any of these situations. Decide what you want, because it's going to be coming to you very soon. Be honest with yourself. Take care to avoid temptation and deceit. Watch your seeds grow. The ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. So for some of you, you may need to take an offering to the ocean for a Lokun or Yemiya or Shun in gratitude for these blessings and all this positive energy and this wish that's going to be coming true for you. So you would want to consider that. You could take fruits to the ocean, a local, like watermelon and plums and Concord grapes, dark things. Yemiya likes blue, so again, those type of things, anything that's blue, grapes, blueberries, blackberries. So the same thing for Lokun and Yemiya. For Shun, she likes oranges and honey. So that's something that you could think about doing. Just giving an offering. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Just go to the ocean. Speak your prayers, whatever prayers you pray, to whatever God you serve. And thank the Orisha. Thank the ocean. Thank the Creator for their blessings and the protection, for granting you the desires. Even if it hasn't physically come about yet, claim it and give thanks. If not, go to the water and talk to the water. Go to the ocean. Or if you can't do all of that, when you're in the shower or in the tub, pray while you're bathing. Pray while you're showering. Some of you sing in the shower. Sing songs of praise. Sing hymns. Sing whatever. Play drumming music while you're in the tub. For some of you, that might be something to do. And just be grateful. The last position, notice the signs. Yes, the signs that you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. So pay attention to the signs that are confirming these messages or confirming that your wish is on its way. Pay attention to nature. Be honest with yourself, all right? And allow yourself to, well, you're a water sign, so that's a natural thing for you, all right? So get in touch with the water. Be honest with yourself. And maybe that'll help you with your emotions and help you to avoid temptation. So, Scorpio, thank you very much for allowing me to bring you these messages. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, those of you who have subscribed and are returning. And for the ones who are new, welcome. All right. So, I'll be talking to you all real soon. Have a great month of, well, we're still in April. All right. These messages are, like I said, good for, they're timeless, but they're good from any time between now and the end of June, definitely, as the intention was set. So I'll be talking to you all real soon. Be well. And don't forget, namaste. Peace.